Welcome to Fort Santiago, a historic fort located in the heart of the Philippines. We're now standing in front of the dungeons, one of the most important and meaningful parts of this. The dungeons were built in the 16th century as a prison for Spanish convicts and indigenous tribes who rebelled against colonial rule. But during the Philippine Revolution in the late 1800s, the dungeons became a place of terror and oppression, as countless Filipino patriots and freedom fighters were imprisoned, tortured. In these cells, political prisoners were subjected to brutal treatment, such as flogging, starvation, and even waterboarding. Many of them suffered and died for their beliefs, but their courage and determination inspired the people to continue the fight for freedom. One of the most famous prisoners held here was Dr. Jose Rizal, the intellectual giant and visionary who inspired the Philippine Revolution with his writings and speeches. His execution in 1896 sparked the final outbreak of the revolution, which eventually led to the country's independence from. But the dungeons were not just a place of tragedy and suffering. They were also a symbol of hope and resistance, as prisoners and their families continued to fight for their rights and dignity. Some of them wrote poems and songs, which became the cultural expressions of the revolution and inspired generations to come. And that is the story of the dungeons of Fort Santiago.